What's up with y'all? This Lonely Spiritual. So in this video, I'm gonna be doing how to make French onion pasta. Alright, so right here you see I started already a little bit because I got the idea to do this video a little bit late. But basically what you want to do is you want to get some sweet onions. I got 2 sweet onions, and this meal only gonna cost you like I just left from the store, so I ain't paid no more than $20 for this meal. So what you want to do is you want to get 1 or 2 sweet onions. You don't really need 2, but I just got 2 right there just in case, because when you cook the onions, when you're making French onion anything, the onions do shrink, so I like to use more than 1 onion. So got your onion, then what you want to do is you want to slice it into thin slices like that way right there. Alright, so then in the pan what we're going to be using is some grapeseed oil, and the seasonings I got is I have some salt, some pink Himalayan salt, some cilantro, some smoked paprika, some black pepper. I got this right here, this garlic and onion, and I got these dried what you call these jumps, onions, green onions. Alright, and then over here we just getting our pasta water ready. So oh yeah, no, I almost forgot, we're gonna need 1 garlic, whole garlic clove thing, y'all. You're gonna need 1 of these. Also for this recipe, you're gonna need some vegetable broth, and you might need some plant-based sausages or any plant-based meat. This is the plant-based meat I use, and it's pretty much the only brand I get. Now I don't see other people using like meat and stuff in they French onion pasta or stuff like that, but this just something I added in there, so this might be optional. If you want to add it in there, you can go ahead and add it in there. Next thing you want to do is you want to get you some coconut aminos while the sausages and onions is in the pan frying, and you want to go ahead and put that in there. And also you should have been had your garlic in the oven. I put mine in there for a little bit too long, but it's alright. So you basically just want to squeeze. Alright, so we got all the onions cut up right here, and we about to get the grapeseed oil, and we got our pan heating up right here. So once the pan is heated up, you just want to put the grapeseed oil in there. And then this little trick I learned from off the internet right here. Once you put the oil in there and the pan is heated up, what you want to do is you want to get a little bit of salt and put it in the pan before you put the onions in the pan. Alright, and the reason you want to do that is because you want the flavor and the moisture of the onions to be drawn out. Alright, and it's not going to do that if you put the onions in there and then you put the salt on top. So you want to put some salt in the pan before you put the onions in there, and then put the onions in there, and then you can add a little bit more salt on top. Alright, so we just put them onions in there. Alright, so as the onions heating up, notice the onions don't look like this no more. I saved some onions so I can show y'all this, because I don't got nobody to hold the camera right now. The onions don't look like this. They broken up once they get in the pan. When you put the onions in the pan, make sure that you break them up with your hand before you put them in the pan, so they separate. Alright, so now we getting the garlic ready. So basically what you want to do is you want to take the top part of the garlic right here and just slice it off. So, but make sure you still got most of the garlic left right there at the bottom, because you won't be using it. So then you want to peel off all the little outside skin of the little garlic, and then put some grapeseed oil on there, sprinkle it on top, and then with some salt and pepper. I added a little bit too much pepper, but it's alright. Then you want to wrap it up in some aluminum foil and then throw it in the oven. Alright, so y'all can see the onions is getting there. You want to wait until all the onions is brown, like the ones you see right here. Somewhere in there, you won't see it though once I'm done. But yeah, the onions getting there. So right now we just about to chop up these plant-based sausages right now. So here we go. Alright, so now we got the sausages chopped up. I like to chop my sausages up like that just to add a little more fanciness to it, I guess. But now we about ready to add it to the onion. Alright, once you add the sausages to the onions, this is basically what it's gonna look like, and our pasta is pretty much done. Alright, so the onions and the sausages pretty much about done. So now what you want to do after this is you want to get your vegetable broth and pour it in the pan until it's about all the way full, because you want you want to make like have like a sauce kind of, and you want to have the heat pretty much on low at this point. This is also optional too, but I'm just about to add a little bit of plant-based milk and right in here. All right, so now what you want to do is you want to get you a little bit of pasta water right here, one of these. And this is another trick I learned. This is going to act as your thickening agent for the sauce right here. You just want to take a little bit of pasta water and then add it to the mixture like that. And then you might want a little bit more than that, so let me just put a little bit more. And that should be good right there. And just add it in there, and that should be a thickening agent for the sauce right there. And after you add the pasta water right here, you can go ahead and add your seasonings, or you could have added your seasonings right when it was just the onions and the sausages in there. So you can add the seasonings there. You can add them now. Alright, so now what you want to do is you want to get you a strainer and strain your pasta like the one like I'm doing right now, and you don't got to worry about getting all the pasta out there. Just make sure you get all the water out there because it's going back in the same pot, and then once it go back in the pot, we're gonna add the sauce. All right, so now you should have added your mixture into the pasta, and then now it should look like this. All right, so this is what it look like on the plate. I just put a little bit of green onions on there just to give it a little bit more color, a little more green color right there. So yeah, this is how you make I guess you could say vegan plant-based French onion pasta right here. All right, so let me know how y'all feel about it. Let me know if y'all made it. Let me know if y'all like it. All right, Slimy Spiritual, I'm gone.